Alrighty guys, well, since I've used up pretty much all of my allocated money for a game called Postscriptum, and I'm still getting at least decent at it before I post a video, I decided, hey, there's a lot of free games on Steam, so why don't I just download one of those and see how they play. So I found this. It's called IRONSIGHT, which is kind of a stupid name, so I thought, maybe it would be a funny video. Right off the bat, this game just intrigues you. When you scroll down to the About This Game section on Steam, IRONSIGHT is a modern and realistic free-to-play multiplayer first-person shooter featuring intense online battles. If that doesn't say excitement to you, I don't know what does. Set in a dystopian world reeling from the effects of a catastrophic natural disaster, two warring factions, the North Atlantic Federation and the Energy Development Enterprise Network, are engaged in relentless warfare in the final battle over the planet's last remaining natural resource, Trinitium. Trinitium? Yeah, Trinitium. Trinitum? Trinity. Whatever. So, me being the welcoming sport that I am, I figured, hey, why not? I'll give it a go. Why not? How bad could it be? Right off the bat, it's pretty obvious. It's basically pretty close to Call of Duty. It's like a mash of Call of Duty and Counter-Strike just put together. And it honestly, I was expecting it to play a lot worse than it did. But honestly, it wasn't too bad. Some of the animations are a little bit weird, and it's definitely kind of freaky in some moments, and I don't know. But it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. The game has a fair amount of customization. There's all kinds of attachments and even their own sort of perk system, which basically uses Call of Duty perks, but like splits them up into multiple different perks. To start off, they only give you like 3 classes to customize. They give you like an assault rifle class, an SMG class, and a sniper rifle class, and that's about it. I'm pretty sure you have to pay money if you want to like buy another class to set up. Population on the game is pretty good. It only took me about a minute, sometimes like tops, to find a game, and I don't know if you decide what game mode it is based on which map you vote for, but it has like search and destroy, capture the flag, team deathmatch, all those basic shooting game categories that everybody's used to. The weapon movement and gunplay in the game is pretty solid. Honestly, it's not bad. It's what you would actually. I honestly expected worse. I thought it would be pretty like abysmal, but honestly, it was pretty much like Call of Duty. The sniping in this game is actually pretty crazy. I picked up a sniper rifle randomly and just started going off on people, and it was like the first. So I'm wondering if it was intentional for them to make sniping as easy as it is in the game. It is pretty satisfying, we'll say. It's not a bad feeling when you're sniping, but it seems like it's kind of too easy. The system requirements for this gem of a game are you need Windows 7 or above, probably just Windows 10, honestly. Processor, you need Intel Core 2 Duo i7 500. Memory, 4 GB of RAM. Graphics, NVIDIA graphic GeForce 9600 GT or better. I don't know why I can't talk. Version for your DirectX version 9.0C. Network, broadband, internet connection, of course. And storage, it's only 8 GB of available space. So it doesn't take up a lot of space, and it's not very graphic heavy game, but it does look pretty good. I was playing on ultra settings, so it probably look as good as they want it to look, and it didn't look too bad, honestly. The reviews for this game show that they're mostly positive, but I just wanted to look at some of the negative ones. See, after I've played it a bit and see if I agree. So this one says, great game to play, basically a free to play Call of Duty. The only issue is the amount of hackers, and they don't seem to get banned. Just freely running and aimbotting and wall hacking. Does really need to do something about this. People won't want to play as it takes the fun out of it. I would give this a thumbs up, but the hackers issue swayed the decision. So I don't think at least I came across any hackers while I was playing, so I wonder if this issue was fixed. Another one says, a very nice game, the weapons feel nice and they got a lot of attachments. The main currency you get is GP, which is more than 50% you get from daily login. There are many hackers in the game and many normal players who harass you via chat, and you can't report them in game. You need to go to the side. You need to go to the side, and good luck proving he was a hacker. Also, no kill cam. I will say, yeah, the no kill cam was kind of weird. I wasn't used to it, but honestly I didn't mind that much. I think the more this game kind of separates itself from that Call of Duty like taste, I think the better, honestly. Once again, I didn't experience any hackers. The currency thing, obviously this game's gonna have some sort of in-game currency if it's free to play. Gotta keep paying the bills, as you know. What does it say? It keeps crashing after verifying agent. My specs are more than enough, and I make an exception to firewall/antivirus. I didn't experience this problem at all. Must be a PC issue he's having or something. Another one says, filled with hackers. Until they fix that, I won't play. Once again, then maybe they have fixed it. This is from February 7th, so not too long ago. I haven't, yeah, I mean, I didn't find any. This one says, lame copy of Warface. Nothing but a constant stall at the middle of the map, and it takes about 15 to 20 seconds to get to the middle from spawn. Maps are really small, and most of the weapons they give you for leveling are time limited. I don't know what the time limited give you for leveling are time limited. I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, I will say it is very much so. They're tiny maps, and like if you run like 2 feet towards the enemy, you're basically in their spawn. A lot of the time I didn't realize I was spawn killing the enemy because their spawn was so close, and there's usually just fighting in like the main corridors of the map to get to each other's spawns. I did notice that, and it did kind of get old after a while, and you know, I don't know, it was still okay, you know. This one says just trash. I mean, it was okay. I could see. Well, how long did he play? He's played for 10.6 hours. So, yeah, I only played for 90 minutes. Maybe I could definitely see it getting old and you starting to hate the game after that, though. But yeah, I mean, overall, honestly, it's not a terrible game. I will say, like, the thing that drew me to this, because I thought it would be like a funny video, because the game is called IRONSIGHT, which is like kind of the stupidest name, honestly. Plus, most of the people aren't using iron sights in the game. Like, they give you a red dot to start off with on all the guns, so pretty much no one is using iron sights in this game. But I don't know, why don't they just call it what is this? This Trinitium. That sounds like a better name to me. I don't know. Another thing that's kind of a little weird for this game is the map packs, but more specifically the prices of the DLC. So we have IRONSIGHT Trinitium pack, $10. IRONSIGHT Enhanced Trinitium pack, $20. IRONSIGHT Radioactive Trinitium pack, $50. Basically, you pretty much just get a bunch of cosmetic crap and stupid camos. This game, honestly, this game does the whole weird new game better than the past Call of Duties had done. like Advanced Warfare and stuff like that, where you have like it's very arcadey and like it has the weird lineup at the end. God, some of the stupid things that people were doing in the lineups, so painful, so painful. But I mean, even so, I accept it more in this game because it's not Call of Duty, and it's something different, and it's doing, I guess, its own thing, but it's still copying Call of Duty. But I don't know, for some reason I accept it more in this game than I did in those older but newer Call of Duties. So this game is made by Whipple Games, which is actually a Korean company, and they have this thing called Iron Engine, and it says on their website, it says it uses Windows DirectX 9 graphic API supporting from Shader 2.0, which allows games to run smoothly with outdated graphic hardware using light pre-pass technology. You can use as many dynamic lighting as possible in any scene and materialize rich light rendering using gamma correction lighting and HDR rendering. So it's kind of cool. They're kind of targeting, I guess not targeting, but allowing people with, you know, sort of outdated either computers altogether or just graphics cards to, you know, play their game and have it still look pretty good. So it looks like IRONSIGHT is their only game they have made, but it is pretty cool to see, you know, some new smaller brands out there trying their own thing. So overall, I mean, I really expected this game to suck. I was gonna trash it and just, you know, destroy it. But honestly, it's kind of worth, you know, checking out and giving it a play for a little while. I was genuinely entertained while I was playing it. Really not as bad as I hoped. Because I wanted to make a pretty funny video about this. It was genuinely a pretty good game. I do see it getting boring after a little while, but you know, that's pretty much with any game. You can take a break from it and jump back on whenever you can. So I guess out of a score of 10, I guess I'll give it, I don't know, a 7, an 8 maybe. Yeah, definitely worth checking out, and yeah. So if you guys like the video, please leave a like, be sure to subscribe, and we've got definitely more content coming your way. I got a list of other free games I want to try out and see how they are on Steam, and yeah, maybe we can get a little series going. So thanks for watching, I appreciate it, and see you guys in the next one.